Hey guys, I am Sharon Tillman here. Hope you guys are having an amazing day on today. So, I was in conversation today because I do get an opportunity to have some of the very best conversations, right? And so, I'm talking to an individual today about the importance of knowing exactly who it is that you've been called to be, the importance of knowing exactly who you are according to your Father. Do you know who you are? You're going to hear a lot of my videos talking about this, but I need you to know the imperativeness that goes along with you knowing who it is that your Father has called you to be. One thing that I can say for myself is when you don't know who it is that that the Lord has called you to be, the very gift, the very thing that He's placed on the inside of you, you will neglect it. You'll try to get rid of it. You'll think that it doesn't even mean anything because you don't know that the Lord has placed that on the inside of you to use you. He's to use it. He's put that on the inside of you so that He can get the glory out of it. But because you don't know who He's called you to be and what it is that He's called you to do, you don't even know that that is a gift that He has given you. You don't even know that. Have you ever found yourself in a place where you're trying to get rid of the very thing that the Lord has given you? For me, I love to use this example, and I promise you I'll be really quick. But for me, it was always the way that I spoke. I come from like this very country place, right? Very country. Everybody down there talked the same, but I always talked different. And I never knew why. And so when I was younger, people would tease me about it. People would pick on me about it. People would always tell me, you're trying to talk like that. You're trying to do this. And I'm like, I'm not. I didn't even realize that the very gift that the Lord has given me was something that He was going to use within me for His glory. And I didn't understand it. So I didn't even like it. And I was constantly trying to talk like I was from that place. I was constantly trying to talk like everybody else so that I wasn't standing out because I wasn't confident in the very thing that He had given me. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Can anybody relate to anything in your life that the Lord has given you that has seemed like really weird? Or it seemed like off. It's not like everybody else. And because you don't understand it, you don't even appreciate the value. There's our word again. You don't even appreciate the value of the gift that the Father has given you. So for years, this was me. And at one point, because my dad is from out of state, I used to be like, yeah, my dad is from out of state. I probably just picked up some of that verbiage and some of the way that they talk up there, up north, da 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 da. Ain't even never been up there, right? Ain't even been up there for real. But these are the things that we do when we don't understand exactly what it is that the Father has called us to do, what it is that who it is that He's called us to be, and how the gifts on the inside really matter. Sometimes we are so busy. We are so focused on watching what other people are doing, seeing the things that other people are doing, trying to imitate the things that other people are doing. Oh, they're doing this. I like this. Oh, they're doing that. I like that. And we're so focused on watching them that we're negating the very thing that God has given us. We're not even putting anything on the inside of what we have and what He's given us. I told you guys last week that God made you an original. You are an original design. Do you know what it means to be an original design? That means you're authentic. There is not one other person out there that's like you. They may do things similar, but they've got their own gift and you've got yours. You are an original design so that you can show up authentically in who it is that the Lord has called you to be. Don't ever be ashamed of who you are and who the Lord has called you to be. If you're different, guess what? You're not ordinary. I tell my children all the time, you're not ordinary. You're not going to fit in with the average crowd. Everything that you do is going to look different. And you know what? That's okay. And I need you to learn to be okay with that. Because the Father has made you different for a reason. You're an original design. That thing that He's placed on the inside of you, nobody else possesses that. Nobody else can take credit for that. And guess what? And this is my favorite. There ain't nobody out there who can beat you at doing the very thing that the Lord has called you to do. Nobody can beat you at doing what it is that he's gifted you to do. I need you guys to understand that being an original design, being designated by your Father, being his original piece is valuable. I'm telling you, it holds weight. You're going to hear me say this a lot. It is valuable and it holds weight. There is something that he has called you to do. Search on the inside for those gifts that the Father has given you. Don't be like the one in the Bible and go bury that one little gift because you don't think it's good enough. Bury your gift because you don't think it's valuable. Bury your gift because it doesn't look like what the other people have. You're an original piece, sis. You're an original piece, bro. You better take that gift and use it to edify your Father because that is the very reason why he's giving it to you. I love you guys for real. Have an amazing day.